Omnam hine kol ze adam hu shalom ba'atzmo b'tzelem elokim. Now all of this state of nullification is when man is complete in himself, in the image of Elokim, at least yichudot hatah. When a person is blemished through some sin or iniquity and the like, and doesn't shine into him both the concept of the higher unity or the lower unity, because he blemished the concept of the image of man, who's created with this image of Elokim, the concept of supernal unity. Like it's brought in Medrash of Adam, the first man after the sin, Shalav Nemar, Mishana Panav V'tishal Chayu. The verse in Eov says that you changed his countenance and sent him away. Be'Eov Simin Yudalad Kaf. V'cheinu od b'medrash Rabba Sham Parshiyud Beis K'neged Shish Dvarim Shenat Lo Madam Arishon, that it can corresponding with 6 things that were taken from Adam the first man. Ve'eluhein Zivo Chayav Chulu, his light of his countenance, his radiance, and rather his radiance and his life and so forth. Zivo Minayin. How do we know his radiance was taken? Shneimar Mishane Panavati Shalachehu, like it says, you changed his face, his countenance, and you sent him away. V'chein hu b'zohar chilek gimel Parshas Pinchas tafresh zayin amud beis binyan Mishane Panav Sot. It's brought in Zohar on this verse that you changed his countenance. V'kemor shekas of gam kin v'adam b'yakar bal yalin, like it's brought in the verse that man, Adam will in beauty or in treasuredness will not rest, will not lie down. Nimshul kabemus nidmu, that he was compared to animals and allegorized to them. Tilim simin mem tes yud gimel ein mizeh parsha chav gimel de Shabbos daf kuf nun alef amud beis perek daled de Sanhedrin daf lamed ches amud beis v'sham mevor, and in Gemara it's brought the kayal adam rishon lach Rashei, that this refers to Adam after the sin, that he's compared to animals and he's not going to lie down in Yakar. V'cheinu ba'avos derabi Nasan perek aleph. Od me'inyan v'adam b'yakar bal yalin, further with this idea that man will not lie down in the dearness, in the specialness. Medrash Rabba Parsha Breshis Reish Parshiyud Aleph Toch Parshiyud Beis. Me'inyan Nimshal Gabehemus Nidmu, and concerning the second idea of this is that he's compared to animals. Parshas Emor Reish Parsha Lamed Beis Al Pasuk Gami Dimacha B'Madacha Melech Al Tekalel, that even in your opinions do not curse the king. Lo B'Mada Shenasati Lecha, not in your understanding that I gave to you, Yosmina Behema, more than the animals, Chayav Of, and the wild animals and the birds, Tia Mecharev Megadev Lefanai, should you, God forbid, blasphemy and curse in front of me. Brasi Lecha Shnei Naim, that you shouldn't use that extra mada to deny Hashem. I created with you 2 eyes, v'lo shnei naim, and I created the animal with 2 eyes, l'cha shnei oznaim, v'lo shnei oznaim. I created you with 2 ears, and I gave it 2 ears, d'misich lahem. I compared you to the animals, shenamar nimshal kabehemus nidmu, like it says that you're compared to the animals, that you have this great attribute of wisdom over them, so you should use it for the positive. Medrash Rabba Reish Parshas Habracha Minyan V'Adam B'Yakar Bal Yalin B'Koheles Rabba Daf Yud Kuf Yud Beis Amud Beis Al Pasuk Gam B'Madacha Zohar Chil Gimel Kuf Mem Gimel Sof Amud Beis Reish Zayin Sof Amud Beis Reish Lamed Ches Sof Parshas Truma B'Sifra Ditznius Reish Pei Hey. V'zeh shamru razal b'Shabbos Parachav Gimel. This is what our sages said in Shabbos. Shein sham over there. Shein b'chayra sheletas ba'adam. That a wild animal cannot rule over man, ela im kein nid malaka behema, unless it appears to it like an animal. V'hainu, and that is to say, shahavonos pogmim b'tzelem elokim, that the sins blemish in the image of Elokim, shubechinas yichuda elav yichuda tata, which is this concept of the supernal unity and the lower unity. V'az ksiv nimshal kebehemus nidmu, and then we say you're compared to an animal. Shariyesh lagam kin einayim bezuznaim, that it also has 2 ears and 2 eyes and 2 ears. V'hayisron sheba'adam hu adas, and the greatness of man is his knowledge. V'kivin shechata, and since he sinned, harei nimshach achar hara shebe'etz hadas, so the man is drawn after the bad that's in the tree of knowledge. So the concept of das that he has over the animal, so the etz hadas tov ra can go to tov, it can go to ra. V'ayin so sefer shel benanim so Parshas so perakav daled shal ze amru yitush kadmecha. It brings in Tanya that on this our sages said that the mosquito comes before you, that the sinner is worse than it. Look over there, the reason. If so, how can you compare even the sinner to animals? Because he's lower than the animals, because he doesn't go over Hashem's will. The animals don't go over Hashem's will. Only, that is to say, like our sages said, Gabi Sota, he asasa ma'isa behema, that she did an act of an animal, therefore her sacrifice is like the animal food of barley. So we compare her to the animal. But since a person did an act of an animal, they're worse than the animal. And it's brought in Zohar concerning Daniel in the place of the lions. Since his image did not change from what it says, our image in the image of Elokim. Therefore, the lions did not rule over him. Look over there in Zohar HaKadosh. That's also implied in the Gemara in Shabbos. And on the verse, and your fear will be that a lion will see you and run away. And the Matnas Kuna says that this is referring to what it's brought in the Zohar Vayeshiv as well. By Daniel, and somebody who sins is lowered from the level of man and becomes like the concept of the animal, truthfully, and lower than it even. Zohar Parshas Shlach. That it brings over there in the verse and the words of man to that Elokim should purify them, that they should be, that they are, to see that they are animals, they are for them. Bekohelis in Gimel Yud Ches. And so too it's brought in Medrash Rabbah over there, that the wicked are compared to animals. Just like the animal is going to be killed, is for being killed, that's its purpose, and it doesn't get to the world to come, so to the wicked and so forth. That's why we compare them to animals. And that it's brought in Gemara Sota that a person doesn't sin unless the spirit of folly enters them. Like it says, each man that his wife goes astray, tiste ksiv. Tishte, it says, it's so the word is tista, but it says tishte like shtus, a spirit of folly. V'cheinu b'medrash rabba parsha nasu parsha tesv zelashono. So too it's brought in medrash. So I guess the spirit of folly is like the concept of the foolishness of the lack of knowledge of the animal. So too it's brought in medrash rabba nasu v'zelashono v'cheinu ramaz Moshe b'torah al chesron daita. So too Moshe hinted to the lack of her knowledge. Shene'amar ish kisiste ishto. It says each man, if his wife goes astray, tishte ksiv b'shin. It says tishte with a shin. Lomar she'ena mizana ad shikanes b'ashtus, to say that she does not commit adultery until it goes into her this folly. Have'ei kisiste ishto ad kan lashano. So then that's why it says kisiste ishto with a shin. But it's a loma ki pshuto shel mikra ki siste ishto tat midar chitznius, because the simple meaning of tista is that she's went astray from the ways of modesty, sata ste'me'alav avor, like the concept of turn away from him and go past. Mishlei simin dalates vav al yestil derachei alibecha, do not turn your heart towards her ways. Sham simin zayin kafei v'unyan hataya v'asara. It's a concept of leaning towards something or going away from something. Val derech shenitzbor b'likutei Torah b'dibur ha'maschil shuva Yisrael durusha sheni b'tchilaso, like it's brought in Likutei Torah and the Mamar. Return Israel, the second Mamar in its beginning, Perish v'sartem v'avartem elukim. It says, and you'll go astray, and you'll serve Elokim, other gods. So it doesn't actually say other gods; it says Elokim. You'll serve Elokim instead of Havaya. So even going astray towards Elokim, that is a concept of removal, of receiving from the concept of Hashem's countenance will shine towards you, the Shem Hashem, to the concept of external Bechinas Elokim Achirim, the concept of other Elokim, because they're called that because the idea is that they receive from the external part of holiness, and this removal, Hainu Gamkin, and is through your turning your face, your countenance away from the Holy One, blessed be He. To turn towards me the nape of the neck and not the countenance. So nimshach. Acharei have layos, and his pnimius is turned towards vanities. Zoin Perish v'sartem, that's the concept of that you'll go astray, meaning to say you're going to receive from the chitzonis instead of the pnimius. V'zogam Perish ki siste lashon asara, that's also the concept of when the wife goes astray. It's a concept of removal, of turning towards the external, and so it's also a concept of movement towards one direction instead of the other. Amnam Razal Darshubo Gamkin Lashon Shtus. However, our sages also were dorish in this, not just to move, but also folly. Fulashon Targum Amar Naval Belibo Tilim Yudalid, and it's the same translation as what it says. The fool says in his heart, Amar Shataya Bilibei, the fool. The Shataya says, Bilibei in his heart, just like the verse, it says, and you will be wild, you'll be crazy from what your eyes see. You'll go crazy, you'll have this craziness. The concept of a shota, of a crazy person, is the lack of knowledge of folly. but it's still hard to understand what they were saying about this, that it says kisista with a sin, sin smolis, with the sin on the left side. Regam al yist el dirachea ugam ken be sin smolis. This, that it says, do not turn towards the ways, is also with a sin on the left. Vev shalomar Gam Elohia Kasuv Shin Yaminis, and we can say that even if it would have been written with a shin on the right side, Vaya Perish Al Derech Shatu Ha'am V'Laktu, and the explanation would have been that the nation should spread out and gather. Mishum Mishot Ba'aretz Misalich Ba, from the wandering of the land, spreading out in the land and going in it, like the Satan says. In Eov, we can also explain it, that this also caused her to have this adultery, that the fact that she wandered around the land, if you say tishta ishto, that she was wandering around, going all around, so that caused her this nose as well. Like it's brought on in Medrash about how Dina went out. So to the translation of Zona is someone who goes out, literally